It is day 3 of making this school bus into a tiny home. I got the wheelchair lift out, we got the seats out, now it's time to take the flooring out. It's a very different floor than what I've dealt with in the past, so we'll see how it goes, and it's freaking cold. Look, I got a safety mask. You know why? Because I go home and I blow my nose, and I don't think those things should be going in my body. Rundown of the floor. So on this side we have a cover for the hoses that go to the heater. I have to decide if I'm taking that heater out. I'm not totally sure yet. Then we have our tracks that sit inside and on top of plywood. These are the bolts that held down the seats. Super easy to take out. I just didn't take them out before this video because I wanted to show you. Then we have more tracks on the other side, as well as there were 2 metal pieces that ran that middle walkway. I just literally unscrewed and pulled up along with this side piece. Super easy to take out. And then I cut my plywood in big old chunks to get it out to get access to the tracks. I pulled the rubber up on this piece just to see what I was working with, and oh, did I find beauty. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, they screwed it down to the ground. Oh,
those assholes.
Sugar. Oh, this sucks. So here I am thinking this is just gonna be some easy floor removal, you know, take my circular saw, cut some lines, rip it all up with my crowbar, chef's kiss, all done. No, that's not what's happening. They screwed the wood down as well. So even if I wanted to just rip the wood up, I have screws in my way. So I have to take all the rubber up and then deal with the tracks. So I did not have to take all the rubber up, but I could definitely tell what pieces needed the rubber to come off them so I could unscrew things. So I took myself home and researched how I could get this floor up if there was an easier way. I have not found one. Hello, beautiful humans. How are you? We're gonna start, I think this is day 2 of the floor removal. It's been a journey. Look, I got a safety mask. You know why? Because I go home and I blow my nose, and I don't think those things should be going in my body. One thing I did go do is buy 15 metal cut-off blades. Metal cut-off blades, wow. So I went under the bus and I would cut bolts from the underside, but my AC unit fans were very much in my way. So I decided to take those out this day. I took the crate off because then I could get access to all 6 bolts, I believe there were. They are massive bolts, but everything came out super easy, surprisingly, on this side. The other one, not so much. I wouldn't recommend doing this by yourself, by the way. Get a friend. Woohoo! Alright, 1 bolt left. And there it is. It wasn't that bad. So that is now what it looks like. So on the other side, there was only 6 bolts holding it to the ribs of the bus. This side, they put 2 rivets in on each side. They did not want to let go, and I couldn't get my angle grinder in, so I just had to pull and hope it detached. So now that that is down, we are back to cutting bolts again, and we'll just keep on chugging, and then I'm going to work my way up to the bus, the front of the bus. I might not be able to get all of them, again, kind of like back here. I'm not going to be able to just cut things off the top of the bus, but we'll do our best. Here we go. I just took a massive pile of crap to the face from under the bus. So I'm gonna go in the bus. Let's go in the bus. I'm gonna go back through and try to lift as many metal strips as I can. So once I figured out what bolts I actually was able to get cut and get the strips off, I pulled them, cut them with my angle grinder, popped them up with my crowbar. It definitely is the easiest to go from under the bus,
but it's not too awful from inside the bus, just cutting X's. You'll see what I mean.
This is one of the bolts that were underneath. It's so thick. It's pretty crazy. But yeah. On to the next.
I tried to cut just regular lines into the bolts, but cutting X's actually released them the best. My bolts are 2 inches apart every single time, which is awful and really time consuming, but this is the best way that works, and then I just smash it with a hammer.
Camera's gonna die, so I might as well end her here. I spend most of the day under the bus, obviously, and I am dead. So this will be day 4, I think. And 2 of them have been spent working just on the floor, and they are exhausting. So hopefully I can get the floor by the end of this week.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
We'll see how it goes, though. Peace.